Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Hopefully, you guys didn't go anywhere. And now we are back with another match with Senkon versus Schwartz. And once again, I'm here with Digital Fear. Hey, man.
I am the ultimate tuna casserole consumer currently.
All right. So one very interesting about this match is that Schwartz here is what is it? Let me check. I think he was Schwartz here is. He's 13 seed, and Senkon here is 29 seed. A big of a difference, but Schwartz last week lost to a seed that was higher than not higher but lower than he was and got sent to losers bracket. So now that the maps are a little bit harder, I wonder how Schwartz will perform now versus against Senkon here.
For sure. And both players are apparently sight reading pool. You have one job. Play pool. How hard is it?
Oh, they're going with this. I think this is one of those songs where you just move with your keyboard keys, right?
I mean, I feel like you move with your keyboard keys regardless.
And knowing that Schwartz is here, I believe we're gonna be seeing a lot of hidden coming from Schwartz. Because Schwartz is a hidden player here. Senkon, I don't know Senkon too well, but from what I saw last time, they didn't do so well.
You mean not hidden, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna do him to him like that. I was like, oh, that's rough, man. You don't gotta say it like that.
No, it's hidden, but so I definitely feel like Schwartz will definitely be the stronger hidden player here. I think I have this song too. This song, yeah.
This is quite the interesting map.
Yeah.
I've not
Definitely,
seen that before.
definitely something that you would see from like, XCon or something.
You can't say your fingers aren't warm and your eyes aren't at least looking.
uh,
Right now we're seeing a small score lead for Senkon here.
oh, Senkon does hit all of that though. That's
Pretty
crazy.
crazy.
Oh.
Hitting objects that are so close together in the timeline, the platter basically just instantly snaps to the next job.
Yeah. Oh man.
Some
Look at
game
this.
lag happening.
Okay. But Senkon does hit that.
I'm noticing in chat we have got some Schwartz lovers in the chat, and we've got Senkon lovers.
Oh.
The crowd is excited.
The crowd is cheering for both sides.
Make sure you support your favorite player every time they do something good and crazy. That lead is increasing as Senkon hits these really tightly timed hypers. You gotta respect the hidden grind on this though. You might look at that
Yeah.
approach and go, this isn't that hard to read, but I mean, look at the density.
And that will conclude on warm-ups for I think that was Senkon's pick.
just a couple of misses on the map. I don't think it was that many though, you know?
And we got another high AR pick here, 6 stars. Ooh.
Another high density pick too. We're nearly 300 BPM on top of the 6-star. AR 9.8.
Almost AR 10 here. Who here is sight reading digital? Was it Senkon?
Both are.
Both players are sight reading? Oh man. Well, that will be interesting to see how both of them do.
You don't have to sight read the pool. It's called show up in 2 hours and watch map pool showcase. I've got some spicy stuff for you to watch showcase. If you're into some shenanigans, I got some for you. You'll like it.
Boy. I bet this week's next week's mystery mods will be a crazy one too, huh?
You know how it is. Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello, another commentator here joining the mix. This is Rosemine.
Hello, Rosamine.
Okay, we now have confirmation that we've said it wrong for the past 45 minutes. Very nice.
That's great.
Welcome to the booth.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just coming off a very close game. Nerves still rolling, but I'm really excited for this match.
It was a really good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. Both did perform really well.
Yeah, for some insight, I outperformed most of my local scores, except Hard Rock 1. That one it still upsets me because it would have put me in a better chance to take the match. But looking at the bracket, I realize that I think I will probably end up in the same place either way. So I'm a little less mad about my loss now, and that's how I'm coping.
It's okay. As long as you have fun getting to the result, you can cope as much as you want.
Yeah.
And this way, I end up playing the winner of this match, which could be my friend Schwarts, or it could be Senkon here. I'm really excited to see the outcome of that.
I've just been kind of staring at the screen, watching the notes go on. This is a fast map.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this map is really fast.
Yeah, it's very fast. For some fun insight, this is one of Schwartz's favorite songs, and so they play this in every mode that they learn, which is actually all of them at this point.
Oh, it's
Is incapable of being a bad player at this game. He whooped our ass in multi-mode tournament. Holy!
Yeah, they are just so good at every mode somehow. But they do always end up being a reading player in modes that support that, which is fun. But I think we're about to get into our roles and bans and picks here.
Early with 3 people in the booth, that means we'll get 3 times the scores we normally do in rolls.
yeah.
Absolutely.
First roll coming in, 47 for
47
Senkon.
and
47 and
64
64.
for Schwartz.
Well, I mean, it's better than yesterday's rolls people were getting.
Absolutely.
We had multiple sub-30 wins.
I mean, I rolled a 3 yesterday, so, you know, that was pretty bad.
I know. Luck is a real skill, and you better be training it when I'm not watching. That does mean Senkon is going to ban first. Now, if they want to be real rude, we're banning Hard Rock 3. Okay.
Hard Rock 3 banning. Get that out.
I was gonna say, you got Schwarts in the room. You gotta play the mix mod. If you ban the easy,
Really?
it's over.
That's an interesting. Yeah, I agree. Schwartz really good on hidden, really good at like reading, like easy.
Maybe
Uh,
Hidden 2.
well, Senkon doesn't get to switch their band. They already.
Yeah, Senkon can switch.
So that's Hard Rock 3 banned by Senkon, and we're gonna see what Schwartz ends up banning.
I wonder
Um,
why. I wonder why Senkon didn't ban Hidden. Just it went straight for HR.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
kind of expecting Hidden.
I would expect the same thing. I would say. Perhaps in the same way that Senkon is sight reading the pool, they haven't researched their opponent Schwartz very much.
That could be.
And it looks like we're getting 2 bans on Hard Rock here.
Okay, well, only one
Neither
HR
of these
left?
players. Yeah, neither of these players looking forward to that AR-10 gameplay.
These are born Hard Rock haters. You gotta love and respect it.
Double HR ban.
Mhm. All right. Do you think Schwartz is going to start with that easy or hidden?
Oh, I hope they don't pick easy first. That's got to come later. It's got to come. It's got to have some build up for it, you know?
I don't know. Getting straight into it sounds like a fun time.
I was thinking Hidden 3.
Yeah, that would be very favored for Schwartz. Schwartz did really, really well on the Convert hidden in qualifiers. One of the top scorers in the tournament on that. Though, as Schwartz is pointing out, there is actually no super low AR hidden. Oh, and we do see hidden 1.
Hidden 1.
Fair enough. Yeah, because the lowest approach rate this week is 8.8 for Hidden, so...
Yeah, and that's hidden 2, right?
Yeah, Hidden 2.
Into the banger, holy.
Mm-hmm.
I like Hidden 1
Absolutely.
too, though.
Yeah, this is a really fun kind of song. It really reminds me of this one Camellia track off of Heart of Android. I think it's Embracing Intelligences.
What
songs on
that album?
Well, there's the title track, Heart of Android. There's Tojita Sekai. There's Alone Intelligences. There's Arcology on Permafrost. There's My Lovely Lovely Video Game Cartridges.
I was hoping for one that's popular on Osu. I'm getting
There's
owned.
there's Arch.
Schwartz and Second Dust Line was a few misses here at the beginning here.
You would think for as many Camellia songs are in Osu, I would have known one of them. This is so sad.
Tojita Sekai has a few maps.
Okay, fair enough. I might just
so does
not
Arch.
recognize the name.
Yeah, they're definitely not actually his most popular tracks, even though it's my favorite album of his. But here we are, Schwartz with this strong early lead, but both players having already dropped combo once or multiple times in the case of Senkon. Schwartz with better AC and currently better combo, getting through this build up into the Kiai here.
And this is where players tend to struggle, is that transition of the fade point of Hidden as we move into Kiai.
Yeah, and there's
breaking that max combo, but Senkon trades it immediately.
Yeah, Schwartz already at a 90,000 lead here, and that's even while not holding an incredible combo. Senkon clearly not ready to sight read this hidden pool. Schwartz definitely not as strong of a combo as I might have expected, but still for a sight read, very, very impressive. Able to read this very well. Still breaks again there, but it is traded.
Yeah, and this is where it's really important to look up the player you're up against. You know, even if it's just as going through top plays, you can learn a lot about a player, and this is a player who's very hidden favored, you know?
Yeah, Schwartz is a hidden preference player, as we'll probably see if the last Hard Rock where one of the DTs gets picked. And here, this first point is going to be going to Schwartz with that 150,000 score lead coming into the very end of the map here.
At the very least, this is their pick. It's not like they've lost something. They have the opportunity to take the next point with their pick next round.
Absolutely. Senkon has the next choice, and I actually don't know too much about Senkon as a player. Do you have any insight on that?
They played in the last 4USCC2. They placed roughly in quarterfinals, I believe, last time. Either that or was one. I don't remember. I don't think we had round of 32 last year. It was 16, so they made it 2 rounds forward.
It's pretty
Mostly a no
good.
mod player. Mostly a no mod player. You know, I think like most Americans, the average player in this rank range doesn't branch out until into skill sets of mods until 3 digits. But having a specialty that you're really good at is important. Better to be a player who masters something in this rank range than a jack of none grades.
Yeah, we do see the Nomad 2 picked from Senkon, and I'm looking at their qualifier scores now, and it is definitely clear that they do prefer that Nomad overall, but they do have some decent scores on DT1 in particular. They did a lot better than their overall seed on that map.
Absolutely. And this is pretty much the most safe no mod you can pick in this, right? It's the most safe specific and the most safe no mod. It's short and it has patterns that don't change too much. Despite being kind of the tech slot, I think it's more consistent than you might expect. I mean, what are you supposed to do for round of 16?
I agree.
You're not going to have tech maps at 4 stars. They don't really exist.
Yeah.
I'll be curious to see how Schwartz holds up on the no mod picks, because as a more gimmick players, many gimmick players kind of avoid playing the average skill sets as much and can be weaker because of it. And right now we see a miss from Schwartz early on in the intro. That's not a huge loss. The score difference is very small at the intro, but if they continue to miss, it can get bad. I'm getting seconds. Be right back.
All right, we see going to the beginning of this map, Schwartz with some more misses than Senkon, who's still on the SS. Schwartz definitely uncomfortable without Hidden On, and less of a Nomad player than Senkon, clearly. Oh, but we do see a miss there on that like triple by Senkon. And so that is going to give Schwartz the combo advantage on this slow section as we come into the second fast hard part of this map. Schwartz just breaking 200 combo. The longer they can hold that, as I say that, they break. I was going to say the longer they can hold that, the better, but they break immediately as I say that. Senkon now with the larger combo, expanding the score. As I say that, they break as well. But I was going to say they were expanding the score lead, but it is not being expanded. It is actually shrinking now that Schwartz has the higher combo. And Schwartz broke right as I said that too. Senkon now over 100 combo. Senkon, absolutely. Senkon with the combo and score lead here. Definitely hoping to keep that lead through the rest of the map. Not very much left. It would be very surprising for Senkon to not clutch this out, but especially with Schwartz missing there. Senkon seeming pretty comfortable on this last section of the map, breaking 800,000 points.
No room left to come back with 110,000 score lead.
Yeah. And that's going to be Senkon taking the second point of this match, the first one of their picks. So they are going pick for pick at this moment, but now it's back to Schwartz to hopefully pick another map they can take a point on. That us commentators do feel like that's probably going to be another Hidden or the easy. Speaking of easy, Schwartz picks Hidden 2 very quickly.
Oh my god, banger.
Great song, I agree. But I was speaking of easy. I am a really big fan of of easy as the mystery mod this week. It's a really fun mod, and it really is very different to all sorts of the types of gameplay you see with other mods in this mode.
I hope you watch qualifier showcase, round of 16 showcase in 2 hours.
Ooh.
Maybe you'll have some choice words for our mix mod.
Excited to see that. I'll probably be practicing for a standard tournament because I'm stupid and signed up for tournaments in multiple modes at once.
I see.
But I can keep that on my...
What have you signed up for?
I'm signed up for Akihito's Technical Master Showdown. I got invited by a friend, and I just thought I might as well sign up. It's a fun little thing, but I definitely am more invested in this 1v1 tournament in this mode that I'm still learning. And here we go, coming into our hidden 2, Schwarts versus Senkon. Ooh, we see immediate misses from Senkon. Definitely not as comfortable on that hidden as Schwarts. But we're going to see if Schwarts is able to keep it up on this map. This map is pretty simple if you're able to read it, which I believe Schwarts is going to be able to. Senkon with more breaks, Schwarts still holding that SS at this point. The score lead already at 60,000. And Schwarts makes it through that part into the first slow section, which is going to be some free combo, and Schwarts is just about to pass that 200 combo mark, reaching their maximum combo multiplier and expanding their score lead the most they possibly can with each circle.
This is one of those maps where you get hit with a double whammy. Not only are you playing low approach rate at AR 8.8, you're playing with hidden and it's low density at 153 BPM. This is the kind of map where if you read the middle of the screen, you are going to go early.
Yeah. And there's another miss on the edge of the screen from Senkon as you say that. Schwarts still on this SS. We do think this is a sight read from both of them, and so that's really impressive from Schwarts, but perhaps this map is just easy for a hidden player like them.
That's what a map like this is designed for, you know? If you're not practicing the pool, you know, it's very important to have those picks that are geared towards every skill set so you feel like you have things to play into against your opponents. However, I want to say Senkon's not doing that bad. I mean,
yeah, Senkon's doing pretty decently,
on this.
But I do want to keep our focus on Schwarts here, still holding SS 90% through the map. Will they be able to get that? Oh, they dropped the SS, but still holding combo. Are they going to be able to FC on that sight read? They are. Very impressive,
Very
breaking
nice.
that 1 million score. Very comfortable on that hidden. There's still one more hidden left in the pool, but now it's Senkon's turn to pick a map. Probably going to go back to that no mod we saw them pick last time. I'm expecting a no mod 1 since most players are more comfortable on those specs than converts, but I think the converts still would favor Senkon as that no mod player.
He's reading my mind. Did you prepare for this match?
I prepare for every match. Well, actually, I did join this pretty like as it was beginning, but I do like to pull up stats. I do like to pull up stats to pull from.
Know the sacred resources.
Yes, here we are. This no mod 1, 3.5 minutes long. It's actually not a super simple no mod 1, especially if you compare it to the no mod 2 this week. Most people, I think, find this to be a little more difficult, a little less straightforward. And so for these players who might just be sight reading this, it's going to be interesting to see if they're able to hold combo through, especially the last Ki, one of the more difficult sections of the map.
Yeah, unlike your, traditional no mod 1, this one definitely has a ramping difficulty. It's something you notice, especially once you get into the jump sections of the end.
Yeah.
If you're the kind of player who gets nervous at the end of a map, this is not your friend. Schwarts does see an early break here as Senkon's about to reach that max combo score advantage. And I would say one of the most difficult skill sets in Catch the Beat, just judging by how players play, is consistency. We like to joke in another game as like standard that the no mod 1 is the most useless skill set. However, here, consistency is actually really hard.
Yeah, I do agree, because with Catch, there's no leniency. Either you hit a note or you don't, and that makes consistency pretty difficult, because you can't just like mash through a section that you're not confident on. But here on this map, yeah, yeah, you have your maximum speed. But here, coming at the end of this first Ki, we see Senkon with a lead here, with slight combo advantage right now, but with a 40,000 score lead from better combos throughout the map up to this point. Also with pretty impressive accuracy, 99.3. this is not an easy map to act. I've noticed a lot of players dropping droplets throughout this map.
There's nothing more cruel in this game mode than
Ooh,
the
a traded miss
slider
there.
with one droplet in the middle that's spaced. I hate those. They're impossible.
Yeah.
I'm stuffed with them.
It always confuses me how the droplet randomization ends up putting droplets so close to the start of sliders very often, so it's not very linear. But coming through this little jump section at the end of Ki 2, we see no real change in the score advantage until right now, where Senkon breaks. Ooh, Schwarts does trade it, and so the score advantage staying right where it is.
This is your first taste of the jumps that are to come, you know? This is where you get to discover that, oh, this map is not a complete snooze fest. You're getting owned in a minute. The players hitting the chain up until the second one for Schwarts.
Yeah, Senkon now has a big combo advantage, having broken 200 combo while Schwarts is below it. That's going to be increasing their score lead for every note that they catch. And they're about to break that 100,000 score advantage. Oh, but they don't, because they break before they can. The score now heading back towards Schwarts, but the lead, 80,000. Going to be really hard to pull back for Schwarts.
Oops,
Schwarts performing a little better on these jumps at the very end, but that score advantage, 75,000, is going to close this out for Senkon, bringing it to 2-2. Still just trading picks back and forth. A very even match. They have their own skill sets that they're playing into, and I think it's really going to come down to who has the best side skill set. Because both players are good at one thing, but how are they when they have to play something they're less comfortable on, like DT?
It's important to always have something to pick into, because players like Senkon or players who just specialize in one skill have to make sure they don't get shoehorned into one mod. And if they run out of mod or picks in that mod, then they run out of ideas, you know?
Yeah, and while there are more no mods than hiddens, Schwartz does get this easy, which is from our perspective, favored for Schwartz.
Schwartz wants to play easy hidden. Oh boy.
Somehow, I believe Schwartz would somehow be able to win even through that.
But I don't think that's allowed, though. I think it's just easy only.
It is easy only. I don't believe we'll be seeing any exceptions.
If Schwartz said really nicely to Bibians, he might crack. I actually quite like this as a easy pick. You have a nice variation of not only just slightly tight jumps, but also hypers. But it doesn't completely go against your expectations of flow for a catch map. But I do feel like the vast majority of players who play easy tend to play easy on converts. If you're already playing a gimmick skill set, why not double dip and go double gimmick? I feel like that's how hidden players and other gimmick players tend to get.
Yeah, this map is definitely quite works very well with easy. It doesn't have really any edge dashes, which is something you see pretty often in spec easy picks. And instead, it's really just about the core easy skills of reading and well, that's about it. Reading and keeping up with the map. We do see Senkon with an early miss, but able to keep combo to keep up with Schwartz from this point to now.
You really can't complain. Both players holding a pretty
Yeah.
decent combo, but
Ooh,
Schwartz hitting
as you say that,
200.
Senkon does break right as you say that, commentator's curse. But, yeah, I do.
Bancho does not function, so...
Yeah. Schwartz does break there, but it is traded. Schwartz has about a 46,000 score lead, but with easy, that is about. You could consider that doubled since easy score is half as much as it would be without easy. So that is pretty meaningful. It's going to be very hard to come back from that.
And unless something very drastic happens, it's going to be hard to claw away a combo from Schwartz. We're looking here at approach rate 4, and we can definitely feel that reading challenge hitting them.
Yeah. Schwartz, a good reading player, but on this sight read isn't quite able to do, I expect, as well as they would like, because on easy it's about more than just right, it's about more than just reading. It's about knowing the map to an extent on easy, because some patterns just don't flow like a nomad patterns.
Pretty large score advantage for Schwartz on this pick. Not as far as it could have been for sure, and I think that combo early on shows that Senkon could probably actually get pretty good at easy, but without practicing that skill set, a little bit worse for sure. Senkon does get to pick once again though, so we'll see what they pick into. They still have 2 more nomads, and if they want to just pick into specifics, they still have lots of choices as well. Yeah, if you were them, where would you go next?
Oh, as I was to say, he went for Nomad 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
Well,
thinking
yeah.
about another Nomad pick from Senkon as well, but I don't know how both of them will do on Convert. I don't know much about their
Yeah,
Convert
I
skills.
think neither of these players are like convert specialists, but if I had to throw it out there, I might give Schwartz the advantage on converts. But that would be without playing without easy. Schwartz legitimately uncomfortable without easy. This is something I know. So it is interesting to see how this is going to play out.
I think both players will definitely struggle with Nomad 4 just because Nomad 4 has this very placement heavy wiggle map, and if you're not comfortable with that, then you're in a lot of trouble for your Nomad 4.
you get cut bursts, cut doubles, big tight jumps. It gives you the full gambit of fun.
Yeah. Oh, there
Absolutely,
you
is
go.
a tough one.
Schwartz missing right at the beginning of the map here. But Senkon does follow that with the miss as well. And both
Both
players,
players missing on that wiggle.
yeah, that wiggle is hard. But they
Oh,
do
but
hit
both
the next
players
wiggle.
hitting that next one. Yeah, as you say.
Oh, Schwartz missed right before going to the slow part here.
Yeah, slight advantage now for Senkon, especially with some of the streams getting some free combo out there. Especially, another miss from Schwartz. That is going to compound Senkon's lead, as Schwartz is not able to keep combo on this section, and Senkon is. Senkon does break right there, but with already a 40,000 score lead, decreased to 30,000 there, that is going to be a meaningful advantage for Senkon going into the second half of this map here.
This part
Schwartz
has the most combo, so if you can hold even in this middle section, you can
It
bring back
does,
rounds
and
quickly.
Schwartz had gotten a very good combo there to decrease that score lead to 0. It's going back up now as we speak, but the combos not too far apart. And only a 16,000 score difference. These players seeing that now, probably quite nervous, knowing that they really have to play well for the rest of this map to take this point. Schwartz perhaps even more nervous, knowing that this was one of their few opportunities for a break point in this set. Being a player definitely not favored on the tiebreaker. They want to take this match as quickly as they can. But Senkon, both players miss on that wiggle, and now without much combo built up, it's going to be very hard for Schwartz to bring any thing back, but Schwartz does
That's
hold
bad.
combo
Combo.
here and brings it back with that combo where Senkon fails to hold. And through these streams and bursts, Schwartz gets a humongous score lead of almost 50,000. That is really impressive to pull off right at the end of this map on a sight read.
And Short does manage to take it
7,000
back
in favor of
with
Schwartz.
match point on the line.
Don't
Really
gotta make the
incredible
sight
from
read
Schwartz
sound
there.
that good. I want you guys to play the damn pool. Stop coming in sight reading.
Yeah, if these players, if perhaps only one of these players were sight reading, the other would have a really large advantage. I would believe. So always practice, because if your opponent doesn't practice as much as you, that really gives you a meaningful advantage.
Absolutely. And obviously we're here just to have fun, but there's no reason not to practice. Go in and smash those players with all of your skill you got. That was a very good point, though. Exciting end, and that's one thing that's really interesting about that map is that middle to end has such a high density of notes that you can flip it over if you're not able to keep a combo. This is also Schwartz's pick now.
DT2.
Ooh,
It's
that's an
pick.
interesting choice.
On the match point.
I was thinking Schwartz might have ended, maybe try to end it with Hidden, but I guess he wants to keep it spicy and go with the DT.
Nothing wrong with keeping it spicy. This is a map that I was kind of shocked by. Players have really found this one to be more difficult than I was expecting. I think it has to do with just the nature of the small dashes that are required in this map. Almost every jump here requires tap dashing, or every jump here requires tap dashing, and there's almost no hypers. That's what I was thinking was gonna happen, Pi. I agree, but I don't know. You look at the scores, and players have been struggling on this one.
Yeah,
Chat's telling me that this is the easiest map, but I mean, I've been watching the people play it.
yeah, it's definitely not the easiest map. It has a lot of very precise timing and control, and for someone not used to DT, perhaps like both of these players, it is going to be quite tough, especially considering these players are sight reading. This map is really hard on a sight read because it doesn't like meet your expectations for a DT pick, and I'm expecting to see a lot of misses.
Short does opt for the Hidden here for Hidden DT.
For double time, this is actually a pretty low approach rate map. But as Schwartz is more of a low AR hit or low AR player, they might still feel that speed come in. That's probably why they picked this one out of all of them.
Yeah, we see a lot of misses traded here at the beginning from both of these players.
Players with equivalent combos right now. Scores
Yeah,
are
equivalent
ever
combos,
so
equivalent
slightly
scores.
different.
Ooh, both players playing this section very well. Schwartz obviously on that preference Hidden. Doesn't affect the score at all, but wow, the score is so close. It's really going to come down to Senkon misses first. And the longer Schwartz is able to hold this combo over 200, the better it is going to be for them. The more points they are going to be able to get over Senkon here, perhaps leading to them taking this whole match. Oh, but Schwartz does miss there. Senkon trades it though, so that's not going to be an opportunity for Senkon to pull it back.
1/4 of the map left here. Senkon and Schwartz breaking in this section, but with a 65k score difference, it might not make much of a difference if no one holds.
Yeah, with both these players really struggling on the end here, it might just come down to who got the better combos in the first half of the map, and that would be Schwartz. As we come into the last section of this map, Schwartz's lead exceeds 100,000 briefly there, and it is pretty safe to call this whole match in favor of Schwartz, taking it 5-2, advancing in the losers bracket.
Great match from both players. Lots of maps stay nice and close, down to the bitter end. Had things gone slightly more south, it was very possible No Mod 4 could have been a Senkon point. But Schwartz held strong on all the picks that they were able to, so congratulations to them taking that win. This is a
Congratulations to
loser's
Schwartz.
bracket match. So that means that unfortunately Senken will no longer be playing. I hope they had fun, and we hope to see them again next time if we do another one. And Schwarts gets to move on to quarterfinals. As for what's coming up next for these players, do not forget to show up at 8 o'clock EST, so 1 hour and 20 minutes for map pool reveal. Quarterfinal pool is a banger. I'm excited for the showcase, because as these map pools get harder, the maps get better and more interesting.
I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be very interesting.
Congratulations once again to Schwarts. Thank you guys all for watching. We will see you guys again in roughly an hour and a half. And then also later on tonight, we do have one additional match. It is Best DT Player versus... Let me check on the sheet. Me remember the matches challenge versus Knight, it looks like. And that will be at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard, or Sunday at 3 UT, or Monday at 3 UTC.
Yeah, thanks to everyone for watching this match. It was really fun to commentate, and I'll be seeing you all another time.
Thank you for joining us on the commentator's couch.